Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here with Gervonta Tank Davis, who's on this Mayweather versus McGregor card as the co-main event. Tank, man, how does it feel to be part of such a big card, given the name of Floyd and the name of McGregor?
It actually felt great, just been in the same arena, same undercard, same card. It felt great, I'm 22 years old, I'm on pay-per-view already, I'm blessed, and I'm just ready to, take advantage of my opportunity.
Talk to me a little bit about that. You being so young and being the youngest champion that we have here in the United States and getting all this attention already and getting this status. How's it been for you? Because I would imagine you still feel like you're a normal person in some way, right? But you're getting a lot more of attention now, too.
At the most, I like to stay level-headed. I'm nothing where I want to be in the sport, yet, I'm just pushing to go further and further as far as I can in the sport, so I like to stay humble. I like to continue to work hard, continue to listen to my team, and we do great things.
I know you're fighting a Costa Rican fighter, right, on this card. Talk to me a little bit about the guy that you're fighting.
We know he's 19-0, 13 knockouts. He had power, he has speed. He's a good fighter. Come August the 26th, I hope he's ready. It's gonna be fireworks.
Are you expecting it to go the distance at all? I know you're known for your power and for your knockouts, and we saw that in your last fight against Walsh that you had in the UK. But given this other guy's style, do you think it lends to another knockout, you feel?
I'm not going to force the knockout. I never force the knockout, but if the opportunity comes, presents itself, I'll definitely be on top of the knockout, as always, and I'm just here to put on a great show and be the, ready for Floyd to pass that torch on to me to be that next pay-per-view star.
Is that a big weight on your shoulders, you feel, if that mantle is given to you? Is it something where you're like, man, that's a heavy responsibility?
Not at all. This is what I want. This is what I work for. This is what I pray for. So I'm more confident than anything. I'm just ready.
You ever hit somebody so hard that you're like, whoa, how did this guy get up from that? Or, man, I can't believe I hit this guy that hard.
Yeah, I did that in Spawn before, and I hit someone's, actually one of my younger guys in the gym. I hit him super hard. I didn't mean it, but I just threw it, and it was super hard. It connected hard, so I backed up off him.
When did you realize that you had that type of punching power? How old were you?
I don't know. I was young. I was younger, so.
Now, I know there was a lot of talk about you potentially fighting Orlando Salido on this card. What happened with that?
Salido pulled out, I believe. I believe he pulled out. Had some hand injury, but we on to the next opponent, and I'm grateful that they got me another opponent, and also he in the top. I want to say the top 10 of my not division, but my belt. Yeah. So that's great. So we don't have no born fight. Hopefully August the 26th. They said he been training already. I've been training, so we just looking for put on a great show August the 26th.
Were you disappointed at all that you didn't get to fight Salido on this?
Yeah, I was definitely disappointed, just to have him on my resume, win, lose, or draw, he's a warrior, I was ready to take on the challenge.
And that would have been a hell of a fight. It's just the styles, because, Salido comes forward and he throws a lot of punches, and when a guy comes forward on you, you're able to land your punches really well.
Yeah, most definitely. So it would have been an exciting fight. Hopefully we can get him in the future if he don't retire. I'm definitely, open to fight him. Hopefully in the future. We just didn't get it done this specific fight.
Another name that's been hovering around your division as well is Vasyl Lomachenko. What do you make of what you see when you see Lomachenko fight?
He's a decent fighter. He's doing his thing with Top Rank. With ESPN and things like that. he destroying his opponents, you know. So he's a great fighter.
What'd you make of the guy that he just fought, the Miguel Mariaga? Did you see that fight?
I seen clips, you know. I didn't actually watch the fight, but I did see clips. I believe that they said that guy was coming up in weight, and also that he just came off a loss. So I don't know how that happened and how he got the fight, but and then they bashed me. I talk about me fighting Rocky Martinez, or no, I mean, I'm fighting his leftovers, but the guy that he just fought coming off a loss, you know. But more blessings and wishes to him, you know. I wish him the best, you know, and you know, on his career, and I'm ready to take over the sport.
Is he a rival that you want to have in the ring? Is he a fight that you look at him and be like, I have to fight this guy, just so I know who's the better of the two?
No, he's with him or not, my career will be successful, and I'll be satisfied with my career. We're about you know, doing things the right way, you know, and being on top as we do them, you know. I believe if the fight happens in the future, you know, it happens. If it don't, it don't. You know, I wouldn't be hurt about the situation, you know, if it don't happen. You know, and again, I will be successful without him if I don't fight him or not.
It sounds like he's not that much of a priority for you at this point. I'm kind of curious, people watching this are going to be like, well, why isn't he such a priority? He seems to be like a big name in that division. Give your take on that.
I mean, it's a lot of world champions. They not calling out other world champions to say that I need to fight them or he need to fight them, or they just want to match me up with him so quick. I mean, I don't know, you know, but again, if the fight happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. You know, Rigondeaux calling him out, you know, and he not responding back to Rigondeaux, telling he too little and things like that. And Rigondeaux said he will move up, he will fight him at a catch weight. So I don't know.
You've been in camp here with Floyd for quite a while now. What have you seen from him in sparring, and does he look like the same Floyd that left off 2 years ago in that camp with Andre Berto?
He looking real good. Floyd looking good. He looking good. We just gotta wait till August the 26th for him to really show it.
You think the fight ends in knockout?
His fight?
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
You don't see it going very long enough.
No, sir.
What do you make about what happened with, you know, Paulie leaving Conor's camp and airing all the stuff that happened and calling Conor a dirtbag and all these other things? What do you make of that whole situation?
I really don't have no take on that because I really don't pay attention to that. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I wish them the best. You know, wish Conor and Paulie the best. I think Paulie had a great career. You know, but on that situation, I really don't have no input on that because I'm not in that situation or in that circle. So I just wish them the best.
On a final topic, I know you mentioned in an interview that Conor had called you a few names. Are you expecting him to come at you again during fight week or kind of say a few things at you, given that you're the co-headliner?
Come at me? No. I mean, what's the reason for him to come at me? He fighting Floyd. He not fighting me, you know, so he coming at the wrong guy.
Yeah, you're just taking it with like a grain of salt. Like it's all part of the show.
Yeah, it's okay with me. Now, if he was like disrespecting me, like in my face or anything like that, then I'd get upset. But he's doing his job. He's trying to build the fight. So.
All right, thank you so much. You're one of the fighters that I think fans love watching because of your knockout power, and you're an exciting guy, you know. So here with Gervonta Tank Davis, of course, co-headlining on this Mayweather versus McGregor pay-per-view coming up on August 26th.